Hi, I'm Anthony from bestbluesguitarlessonsonline.com, and this video will explore how to play more with feeling in your guitar playing. And is there a way to tie emotions to your guitar playing? That's the question. The answer is yes, and there are essential things you can do to develop this in your own guitar playing. That's why I present to you the feedback loop between what you hear and what you feel. So following the advice I'm about to share with you will enable you to be more self-expressive in your guitar soloing. And a lot of beginners and even intermediate guitarists play just lick by lick without expressing anything meaningful. And a lot of that can be attributed to the fact that these beginners and intermediate guitarists don't know what to practice to be more self-expressed, to play with more feeling. And in one of the last videos here on the channel, we already talked about the fact that a solo is not just, running through scales with your fingers. A solo should be a song and a song. And you wouldn't write the song if you have nothing to express, but a lot of people play solos without having anything to express. So it all starts with determining the emotion you want to express. Then we talked about also that if you determine the emotion, you can't go on to straight expressing that emotion. You first need to feel that emotion. So the three-step system that we learned in one of the previous videos on how to be more self-expressive, how to play more with feeling, was step 1, determine the emotion you want to express. Step 2, feel the emotion, because if you don't feel it yourself, neither will your listener, and then express that emotion. And if you try this three-step system, you will find yourself playing more thoughtful guitar solos, more thoughtful playing with emotions during your improvisation. But sometimes it can feel a bit tedious to go through those 3 steps every time. And if you find this quite a hassle to always think about the emotion you want to express and then express it and so on, do this over and over again, you can go to the feedback loop between what you hear and what you feel. So basically at the left of the feedback loop you can see that there's the imagining in the mind, and this is the first of the 3 steps we just explored. So we had the thinking of the emotion you want to express. Then at the top in the middle we have feel, and this happens in the body. You need to feel the emotion before you can express it. This is step 2. And then at the right we have express. We need to play it so we can just express the emotion that we imagined, then felt. No, we're expressing it. But then the fourth step at the bottom of the feedback loop is we need then to hear and we need to listen to what we just expressed in order to determine again what the expressiveness of the next lick is going to become. So a lot of people play lick 1, then they go to another lick, lick 2, then they play lick 3. So in this feedback loop system we play lick 1. Then we listen back to the feeling that this lick is giving us. We're reflecting on that feeling to determine how we want to express our second lick. And then we play the second lick based on that feeling that lick 1 gave us from listening to it. And then we do it over and over again. We listen back to lick 2, we determine the feeling we get by listening to that lick. And if you practice going through this system, you will find yourself playing more emotional guitar solos, playing with more feeling. But this is of course something that needs to be consciously practiced. And a lot of people talk about chord tone targeting in order to play with more feeling, and that's exactly where this can also come in. So if you want to play, for instance, an emotion heartbroken, you're probably gonna want to target the 9th of the chord. And this, for instance, is an A minor chord with an added 9th. So if we would be playing the 9th over that E minor chord, this would be the heartbroken, devastating feel we would have. But chord tone targeting is for another video, so if you want to get all the newest videos here on your YouTube home feed, subscribe to the channel. And also I would say leave a comment if you want, just to say hi or anything you want to contribute to this video. And also check out the website at bestbluesguitarlessonsonline.com, where you can find a whole free downloadable guide on how to play more with feeling in your playing.